everyone, my name is Wesley Labonte, and here's another video on vaccine awareness. And today I'm going to be telling you how the COVID-19 RNA vaccine works. Basically, when you get the vaccine, there is little clumps of mRNA. mRNA is I won't go too into detail, but it's basically just a bunch of proteins lined up. And it's coated in a layer of fat to protect it on their way to your cells. So the mRNA strand has a few of the proteins that are the same proteins on the SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19 spike protein. So when you get the vaccine, the mRNA coated in the fat particle will reach one of your epithelial cells, and it will quote-unquote infect it. It's not really doing any damage here. It's basically going into the cell, taking off all the fat and heading towards your cell nucleus. So basically it's a part of the virus that makes your immune system react, but it doesn't actually do any damage. So it starts to quote-unquote infect the cell, and it starts producing more of itself. But they're like kind of disordered, and they're not actually viruses. They can't do anything. So their immune cells come and take care of it, and then the dendritic cell collects some samples and sends it to your helper T cells, and has to find a specific helper T cell to find a specific B cell. So once it does that, the helper T cell, the specific one, starts to make a lot of copies of itself, and half of the T cells go to the quote-unquote battlefield in this metaphor, and they help out your tired immune cells. And then the other half goes through your lymph nodes and finds the specific lymph node where all of your B cells are kind of just hanging out. And then, but before that, during the process of inflammation, which is when a bunch of bodily fluids come into the quote-unquote battlefield and kind of just rush everything out, a lot of the antigen parts from the mRNA get swept through there. So the B cells attach onto one of those mRNA particles, saying, "Oh, this isn't a part of the body. I should probably start producing antibodies against this." So it gets activated for the first time, and it starts producing a low amount of antibodies, and it starts to fine-tune the antibodies so that it'll work against the specific type of virus, which is the SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19. And then the T cells come over, and they activate the B cell for a second time, now it becoming a full-fledged plasma cell. So after it becomes the plasma cell, it starts destroying all of the mRNA molecules, and once all of your immune cells have taken care of everything, most of the B cells and T cells turn into memory cells. A few of the dendritic cells also turn into memory dendritic cells, and they are there so when the virus actually tries to attack you, the dendritic cells and the T cells will launch specific attacks so that the virus won't even get a chance to make you sick. And the memory B cells and the memory plasma cells produce a good amount of antibodies over a long period of time to keep you fully immune. That's what it means to be immune to a disease. It means you have antibodies to protect you from the disease. And that's how the mRNA vaccine works. Now, I know everybody is scared of the Omicron, but on the bright side, it is supposed to be less hurtful to your body. It's supposed to be like the blend of the COVID-19, the original one, and the common cold bacteria, so it making it less effective on your body. So it's just more contagious. So we just gotta increase social distancing, where according to a new study, the cloth masks and surgical masks don't do that much. The best thing to wear is an N95 mask or a KN95 mask. And yeah, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.